Hey there, coffee lovers! Simon here from Coffee Lifius. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the coffee makers that brew at 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Apart from that, we're also going to be taking a closer look at other topics such as what is the best temperature for brewing coffee, what temperature the coffee makers typically brew at, which coffee maker brand makes the hottest coffee, and what does SCAA certified stand for, so make sure to stick around. We kick off with the winner, the Dutch-built Technivorm Moccamaster. Why? Well, because it brews within the right brewing temperature, it has impressive build quality and super rating. This brewer also has incredible reputation and also is the top rated one among all SCAA certified coffee makers out there. Another great thing is that the plastics used are only BPA-free ones, and apparently the manufacturer does not use any harmful plastics during the manufacturing process, which is great, both for us and the environment. But despite all of this is still a classic drip coffee maker, which means that it comes with a manually adjustable coffee flow speed. Additionally, the Technivorm Moccamaster also boasts a quick and quiet brewing process. It has a truly huge 40-ounce carafe that can be filled in approximately 4 to 6 minutes. This means that the Technivorm Moccamaster can deliver 10 cups of fresh coffee in just 5 minutes on average, so it's easy to see why it's our top pick. Coming in at a close second, we have the brilliant Bunn Heat and Brew programmable coffee maker that comes with quite a few great bells and whistles. And as the name suggests, perhaps the best and most fascinating feature of this coffee maker is the programmable brew start function, which basically means that your coffee will be ready when you are each morning. However, you can choose not to use the programmable brew start function, and in this case, your Bunn coffee maker will be able to brew 10 cups of coffee in approximately 10 minutes. But maybe you don't want to wait 10 minutes for 10 cups. In this case, you can just opt for the other 2 cup sizes available, either 8 or 6. This coffee maker also has an auto warmer plate that switches on automatically during the brewing process. But the great thing about it is that it will also automatically turn off after 2 hours of no use. Lastly, the Bunn programmable coffee maker also comes with a shatter resistant and drip free carafe. This means that you're gonna get a very clean pour every time. Up next we have the Cuisinart pour over coffee brewer that impresses with neat digital controls and ease of use. First and foremost, this Cuisinart brewer offers a unique and specific feature. It's called Precision Brewing, and it's meant to improve the flavor extraction of your coffee. It's also worth pointing out that this Cuisinart model actually has 2 different versions, one with a glass carafe and one with a thermal one. And as you can see on the left we have the CPO 800, which is the glass version, and on the right we have the thermal version, which is the CPO 850. And in case that you're wondering what the difference is, the glass carafe will definitely look better and it will not affect the flavor of your coffee. However, it definitely breaks more easily and it's just not that good at retaining heat. While the thermal carafe, or CPO 850, is actually better at retaining heat and it's hard to break because it's not made of glass. But on the other hand, it's not that pleasant to look at and it might affect the flavor. It also has a flavor strength control function, which basically lets you choose between 3 different strength options: mild, medium, and bold. You can also adjust the brewing temperature through the temperature control features, and there are 2 options to choose from: hot and extra hot. The Breville coffee maker comes with a My Brew setting that lets you customize things such as brew time, brew temperature and flow rate to better suit the particular coffee that you're using. This brewer also comes with a steep and release valve that automatically holds the water in contact with the coffee when small cup volumes are being brewed without the carafe in place. On top of that, the Breville coffee machine has 6 unique preset brewing modes that you can choose from: Fast, Gold, Strong, Over Ice, My Brew and Cold Brew. Last but not least, there's the massive stainless steel thermal carafe that's not only great at retaining heat, but it can also hold up to 60 ounces of coffee. This coffee machine comes with an oversized shower head that's meant to achieve full saturation of the coffee grounds. Moreover, the Technivorm brewer also has a patent-pending feature that allows temperature calibrations with altitude correction for greater accuracy, enabling coffee drinkers in higher elevations to program their exact altitude during the initial setup. You also have a neat pre-soak feature at your disposal that you can set anywhere from 15 seconds to 4 minutes, and this feature simply helps the coffee to bloom better, which is great if you're using fresh ground coffee. You also get to adjust the coffee water temperature during the brewing process, which means that you can choose between 190 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 210 degrees Fahrenheit. Lastly, this coffee machine utilizes a pulsed water flow system which creates turbulence in the coffee grounds beds to achieve full saturation. On to the questions now, and the first one is: what is the best temperature for brewing coffee? The most optimal brewing temperature for coffee is between 195 degrees Fahrenheit to 205 degrees Fahrenheit, according to the National Coffee Association of the United States. Water reaches the boiling point at exactly 212 degrees Fahrenheit, which means that the optimal brewing temperature for coffee is slightly below this point. The logic behind not using boiling water when you're brewing coffee is that it will literally scorch the coffee beans, and you don't really want that. And now, what temperature do coffee makers typically brew at? Most brand new coffee makers are preset to brew coffee within the optimal temperature, which is between 195 degrees and 205 degrees Fahrenheit. But with time, your coffee maker might lose some of its performance. And this loss of performance more than likely result in it brewing at insufficient water temperature. And as previously mentioned, the problem with using cooler water temperatures for brewing coffee is that it will have a weak taste, sour flavor, etc. The best way to extend the life of your coffee brewer and to improve its performance is by cleaning it on a regular basis. This means both inside and outside, especially the pipes and all the components that are involved in the brewing process. Up next, we're going to answer which coffee maker brand makes the hottest coffee. Well, that's the Dutch brand Technivorm, which makes the hottest coffee by maintaining the most optimal temperature during the brewing process. Technivorm's high-quality coffee makers all boast an optimal brewing temperature that reaches up to 205 degrees Fahrenheit for the best tasting coffee. What's even more astonishing is that a whopping 12 of their Moccamaster series coffee makers have been certified by the SCAA. And the last question that we're going to answer today is: what does SCAA certified mean? The SCAA certification stands for a coffee machine that has met the rigorous requirements of the Specialty Coffee Association of America, thus becoming a certified home coffee brewer. This is a non-profit organization, and their certificate was exclusively created by coffee experts, meaning that only truly exceptional products are certified. And this is the criteria that the SCAA uses to determine which coffee maker receives their certification: brewing time, water temperature, and whether or not it can brew according to the SCAA Golden Cup coffee standard. Once a coffee maker gets certified, the certificate lasts only 3 years. and the certification is removed if the model changes. For example, when a new model arrives or the one that got certified has been discontinued. Now, do you think that the water temperature is important when it comes to brewing coffee? Let us know by leaving a comment below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and please subscribe. Until next time, happy caffeinating and God bless.